Welcome to Roll for Turaco. This is Frank, and today I'm at the library. This is actually one of my game nights, but things happen. So things happened. Some good things, some bad things, and I had to change up a few things. So let's talk about it. You might have noticed that I don't have my usual intro. It's still here. I can still get it, but where I'm recording this right now, I actually don't have access to it. So I got a new phone, and I thought, a new number, not that anyone knows my number, but I got everything new, and I thought, well, I can just transfer some files. Uh, these newfangled phones, the SD card with my files wasn't fitting, so I'm gonna look up. I might have just been inserting it wrong, but that's something simple I can fix. So I'm just gonna transfer a few files, and right now I'm not at home. I'm at the library, waiting for players to show up. But I don't think they're gonna show up, and I'll tell you why in a second. All right, so the intro, I will be adding it again, but not for this video. Once I just get some files transferred, and you might notice the camera quality is a little bit better. So it is a better quality, and that's why. Right, so I'm cutting in here to address something. I'm editing on Power Director. That's the app that I use. And so a couple of things. It will say Power Director on the corner. That's because it has the watermark. So I had purchased Power Director on a separate account, and it's free to download. But if you want to use some of the features, and one of them is no watermarks, you have to get a subscription. Which the subscription it's not that bad, but at the time I just couldn't justify paying it yearly, so I think it's like $37 for the entire year. Anyways, on a different account, I had bought a small section where you could have the watermark removed. This was before they went into their subscription model. So you could buy some things separately. So I had bought that. Now when I connect my with the new account, the newer phone account, or newer Gmail account, this is way before I got this phone. I could also connect my other account. So sometimes it will carry over. I haven't added the old account to this phone, so for a while it is going to say Power Director on there. So if that bothers people, I apologize. And another thing I did notice, and this is why I dropped in, is that you can hear like around me, and there's nothing I can do about that. I didn't know it did that. My other phone, as long as I had it at a certain distance, and it's usually around here, you didn't really hear that much stuff on that's going on. So dead air. But it would depend what room I'm in. This is a bigger room, and there's like books and things on the walls, so that cuts down on some of the acoustics. In one of their more singular study rooms, it's just a wall, and sometimes depending which room I'm in, like a big window. I think they all have a big window, but there's like other windows on the side. So there'll be a lot of bouncing off of that. Sometimes I will get an echo. So yeah, so I wanted to let you know I heard it. I know it. next time I might just use a mic, or I'll just be more aware that that could be a possibility. And another thing I did notice is that I had a little bit of an unconnected thought. So I was talking about the phone quality being really good, and that's why. And then I went off to talking about SD cards, and I don't think it connected because it's a newer phone, and by the time this model came out, there's been upgrades and updates. And one of them that I noticed that they gave me a double charging cord, so it doesn't have the regular USB where I could connect that into my laptop, and it didn't come with a charging block. But I just so happened to have had one that I had found one day, and I kept it around, and I was like, wait a minute. So this works. So what I was trying to say is, because the phone has more upgrades, that maybe one of those upgrades was like maybe slimming down the SD card, or the slot where you put the SD card, so it might have to be a different style of SD card. I'm not sure. That's just a guess that I was making, but I wanted to clarify that because it looked like I just drifted off, and I probably did. Back to the video. I think they slimmed down the slot where the SD card goes to, so I might have to get a new one. But for now, this should do fine, and I can just figure out a way to transfer some videos. If it's just my intro videos, I can do that very quickly. Because for now I still have my old phone, and I still have all the stuff on there. So with just turning on the internet, I didn't bring it with me, or else I would have done that. I can just transfer that into my Discord, grab the file, and put it on this one. No problem. But yeah, why did I have to get a new phone? Well, I tried to improve my phone service by switching providers, and it's a competing phone service with another competing phone service. And what ended up happening, I don't know if this has happened before, my phone got locked out after I had canceled the provider that I did have. And long story short, I had to get a new phone. But for now, I do have the other service. I just can't use it. But one of the things I do have is internet. So right now I have internet. I almost said free internet. It's not free. I am paying for it. So I might at least keep it for that, because I think that's still pretty good, because there's stuff I can do at home, and I don't have to come to the library as often. But I still come because I run games here and I have meetings here. So this video is just more updates of more stuff that's been happening. So that's one of them. Like I said, good and bad. Hey, I don't have my other phone, but I have a new phone, and just transferring a lot of stuff. I don't have my intro, but I will. And I'm looking at myself on the screen, and it looks crisp. Right now I'm at the library, as I mentioned. You can see. So I don't know if you can hear. I think like there's a band downstairs. So I don't know if that's coming out on the video. Hopefully I don't get copyright strike. Yeah, it's nice atmosphere music. Alright, so I was gonna save this news. I was actually working on a different video, and so some of those videos right now are being delayed because I'm gonna have to transfer some files on here. But one of those videos was going to be, and I'm still gonna make that video, but I had to re-record that video, and I did mention it in the last video. so yeah, I was going to be showing a paper miniature and talking about it, and I was going to talk about how that came to be. Well, it had to do with my players. So I'm still going to make that video. So I'm not saying that much because that's going to be for a video. But one of my players got a great opportunity, a job opportunity. So he's moving out of town, and because the other two players came in with him, and they're like close friends, like they went to college together or around the same time. I think one of them is still in college. So it doesn't look like they're going to continue, at least playing at this table. I am going to reach out to the other two. See, it looks like this campaign might be over, but I'm going to reach out and see if they want to continue it or start over. But it might be a similar thing with where schedules are conflicted. And because of that, and something I was seeing, so I made a Discord server specifically for this, for the Roll for Turaco RPG Club, and I was going to talk to him about it. So the times that they're not able to come, we can do it over Discord. Well, it didn't happen, but now I have a Discord server. Like I said, good things and bad things. So if anyone wants to join, and I was planning on doing that, opening it up to people, but I did want to give my physical players an opportunity to join first. So I might still reach out to all three of them, see what they think. They're really nice guys, so they might not want to hurt my feelings, and I'm fine with that. You know, they might not be able to, so that's fine. Except new phone, new Discord. Actually, it's an old Discord. I just reformatted, renamed it. And so right now I'm here at the library. I don't think people are coming, but I do have my stuff here, and that's something that I try to do and do my best that even if I don't think anyone's going to show up, even if no one shows up, I still show up. But this does give me an opportunity to really promote this as a new thing again. Because before I would say, oh, well, I have a party, you can come in and join, but I was going to have to limit. Now I don't have to limit. And the people that would be wanting to kind of drop in, they might be, feel a little awkward. They might feel awkward, like joining an existing party, and I'm not sure how the players would have reacted to new people. Not that they don't like new people, but that we already had something going, so just kind of catching them up. But there's a notification there on the phone. Hopefully that didn't make a sound. But yeah, this gives me a new opportunity to just promote it as something new. Hey, there's room at the table. Let's play. And because of that, I'm thinking I should make a video where I promote the not necessarily the channel, but it will be on the channel, and I can just put it everywhere. But promote the Roll for Turaco role-playing club, role-playing game club, or it's an RPG club, and I got my flyers here, so I'm gonna have to change some of this info, and I noticed I had a typo here, so I'm gonna fix that. And I did have one where I put my phone numbers. I have a new number now, so I'm gonna have to update that as well, and to get used to a new number. I've been with that number for many years. It's a part of me. I was sad because I couldn't keep my number. And part of that I wanted to keep the number is because everyone already has my number. And a lot of things that I do, like they can just call me up. And that number has been in newspapers and in ads not for the role-playing game club, which I will be putting in an ad in the paper soon, but for the Toastmasters speech club. And so people would call me, and now I'm gonna have to put that new number out. A lot of things, a lot of things happening, except good things, bad things. In the last video, I did say my oldest son, he wasn't able to come for Father's Day or my birthday, which those were a little sad. I was a little sad that week, but there'll be two of my sons, both of my sons. I'm not sure if my daughter's coming, but I think at least both of my sons will be here Monday, in just a few days. So I'm excited for that, and that was a reason that I really needed to get a working phone so I can keep in contact with them. But yes, so an update on that. I know people were asking how he's doing. So he's doing fine. He's doing great. From what I've heard, the doctors, they ran X-rays, so no damages, no broken bones, and that's fantastic. At the time, I'm not sure about now, but I know at the time he had some swelling and some pain. I'm not sure if they prescribed any pain medicines, but he hasn't told me if there's still pain. But aside from that, he's fine. He actually went on vacation. I said he didn't have to come until the following week, so I wanted him to rest. He's like, "Oh, I don't have to go. I'm gonna now go somewhere else." So I guess he's doing great. Now ask him about his vacation. He's been doing a lot of stuff. So really enjoying the summer. So I'm glad that I'm actually gonna have the opportunity to have him here in just a few days, and maybe we'll do a video. Sometimes I put them in some of the videos just a little bit, because I try to be careful and see how much I put my kids on camera. My oldest son is older now, so he can I'll just ask him if he wants to do a video, and my other son, I think he'll be good with it. And if he doesn't, it's fine. I'm just trying to think of what we can do together. I try not to record our game sessions because I want to enjoy playing those game sessions while worrying that there's a camera. I did try to record one, and I didn't really like it because I'll just say it here. I have to get after them because they're kind of goofing around, and not like in not their characters, but them. They weren't paying attention when I was like asking them to roll and stuff, and I had to get after them a few times, and like I'm not gonna put a video like that out where it just looks like I'm just yelling at my kids all the time. So you know what, I recorded part of it, and after that, it's fine. Let's just play. We don't need but I might record setting up, or not the session itself, but maybe we get their thoughts on video of what they thought of the game. We just finished the campaign we're doing, and with them I was able to get more of that campaign going, because we were playing 2, sometimes 3 times a week, and that was like each time that they would visit. So we got a fairly good amount of sessions in. I want to say definitely more than 10. I don't think we're close to 20. If I were to estimate, maybe 12, but I think we definitely did like at least 10 sessions. And the plan was to continue it. And what I was going to do as a way to continue it, I was going to do a one-shot with their characters. But it was going to be in the Frankenstein world. Professor Dungeon Master's Frankenstein. So I was gonna do that as a one shot. It is a one shot. So I was gonna run that, but I was gonna run it as a continuation of our campaign, so the characters could continue on, and they would get to face the creature that Frankenstein created. So I think that would be interesting, and that's still in the plans. I'm not sure if I'll record that or not, but that is something I will be running for them, and they're only going to be here for a week. I figured, because originally it was going to be 2 weeks, but I figured because since my son got hit, the tricky might want to rest. Apparently he's fine, but I also didn't want to overexert him, or I don't want to overexert him. And just because there were some unexpected finances, I was gonna have to cut back a little bit. So hopefully all that gets worked out. And so it's been roughly 18 minutes. Well, 18 minutes recording this. I've probably already been here for like 20 minutes. I don't think anyone's showing up. But I can do another video where I talk about basic fantasy. So I'll be doing that right after this video. And I just wanted to update everyone. I know last time I did a video that that happened with my son. I thought people might want to know, and a lot of stuff has just been happening this week, and I held off on talking about my players, not coming back, the campaign ending, which was a shame because I really liked that campaign. I was very excited to continue it, but it also gave me time to just, look over some other books and some videos that talk about how to run your game. I forget which ones, but it might have been actually Professor Dungeon Master, where he had said that each campaign you should want them to come back. Don't worry about oh well, we'll continue this part later. Just every time you have a session, not each campaign, but each session, run it. Like it could be the last session. So keep them excited to come back to the table. But if it ends, they still had a good time. And I was like, that's good, because I was thinking I was planning oh well, in this session we'll do this, and then the next session we'll do that. and hindsight, that was kind of like hindering a little bit. So this is just giving me the opportunity to kind of look back and see where I failed as a dungeon master and where I can improve. So and yeah, and actually I do like coming here to the library and just kind of reflecting and relaxing. So I think I will get started on that video. Since I do have this room for a few hours, I might just do a solo game. I don't know if I'll record that, but I might just do some solo gaming, and because I haven't gamed in a while. It's been a few weeks. This has been Frank Salazar with Roll for Turaco, and we'll see you next time. Oh, forgot. So what I actually did on my birthday is, if you go to the Choose to Change Foundation YouTube channel, I spoke. I gave a speech, and a testimony, but I did the way I do my speeches. So the first 15 minutes, I think it was the founder of the Choose to Change Foundation introducing me and introducing the class and what he wants to do. I did have like 25 minutes, but I think I only did 20, although I think maybe like 5 of those minutes didn't get it's not on the stream. So there were some lagging issues, and I didn't know this until afterwards. But apparently, you know, there's images of me freezing. I did go back and see it quickly, and I did see that. But it looked like the audio was mostly intact, so hopefully you can at least listen to it. But there was a part where I opened it up for questions and answers, or you know, people could ask me questions and I would answer them. It cut off there, so that's where the other 5 minutes went. But if you watched that video and you want to know what was asked, I can tell you what was asked. Someone asked about my current position in Toastmasters. And so I gave a long answer, a speech answer to that, in which you know, just condense it. I was the area director. Now I'm the division director, and I talked about a little bit what that is. I'm trying to remember if I said anything that really stood out, but because I don't remember if I said it during the speech or if I said it in the question and answer. But I think I did talk about you know, I was just gonna be there for 6 months, and then you know, I ended up staying there. But I talked about I was the club president and then became the area director, now the division director. So that's, if you're wondering what that question was, or one of those questions, that was the question, and I gave a little bit more of a detailed answer, but that was the gist of it. The second question, and it was only 2 questions, was what comic am I working on, or what's the name of my comic? Again, a long-winded answer, because it's not just one comic, it's 2 comics. It's Captain Courage and also Capt Goggles and Masked Woman, and I will be putting those comics back out where people can get them. And the site I'm gonna go with is lulu.com, so I need to reformat all the pages. Thankfully, most of those for Captain Courage, I really don't have to do that much formatting, because that's where that one originally was on Lulu, so the pages were formatted for that. I think I just have to stretch it out a little bit more, but those should be easier to put out. And I guess I'll talk about those specifics on Salazar Art Nation, because I will be doing a video on there talking about those. And I had some video to go with that. That's stuck in my phone, and I have to get it out and put it on this phone. And I do have some videos coming out here, so we'll be talking about a paper miniature and how that connected to my players. So I'll be doing that video. I will be doing a video on some other miniatures that I bought, and I showed some of those. And there's another drawing video that I did, and so I'll be working on at least 3 videos for this channel. And I'm gonna record another video today. And if you like to support this channel, to help it out, leave a like, leave a comment. Comments do help, and let me know what you want to see in the future. Don't just tell me what you didn't like about that. If there is something you didn't like, let me know, and I'll work on it. And that improvement will be in the next video. But leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share the video out. Tell people about this channel. One of my goals for this channel is to reach, at least for this year, 500 subscribers. I'm already at 160. Yes, yeah, I think 160, 164. Last I checked. Well, let's get more. And I think that's the minimum that I'm shooting for, 500. I'll be happy with 200 or 300, but if we can do 500 by the end of this year, maybe getting up to 1,000 won't be as daunting. And so yes, that's one way you can help this channel, is by liking, subscribing, and sharing, telling people, hey, have you seen the latest Roll for Turaco video? His son just got hit by a car, go check it out. And another way, if you want to help with not monetization, but in a monetary way, I do have a Gumroad. I just realized you have to go grab those links again. Thankfully I have them all in my YouTube studio, so I can grab them from there. I do have a Gumroad where you can buy some digital comics, and right now I'm only waiting on an email notice from Drive-Thru-RPG, but I did make some paper miniatures, and I want to do a video on that, but I'm waiting for them to be approved on Drive-Thru-RPG, so you can buy them on there. So as soon as that is done, I will be making yet another video, and I will be adding the link in the description notes. So it's some paper miniatures, and I've shown not those exactly, but I've showed some of them. Actually there is a couple that there are a couple of miniatures that are in that set, so I have shown those before. I also have a PayPal, a tip jar, so if you want to donate there, you can, and any little bit helps, and it will really help right now, so I can put a little bit of money back that some of these unexpected financial problems happen. Does that sound like I'm e-begging? Anyways, that's just another way to help out the channel. This has been Frank Salazar with Roll for Turaco, and we'll see you next time.